Hey, welcome back everybody. Cyan here again with episode 4 of my Fjordur playthrough. And I tried seeing if I could jump from up there and land in the water. And the answer to that is yes. I do land in the water, but it's not deep enough to break my fall, so I still die. So that was a bit of an embarrassment. But let's see. And because I had just died with the raft, yeah, I couldn't use the sleeping bag, so I respawned in a random place, and I saw something interesting over this way. So I didn't come down this way because I had that, it was like an Australopinator, I think, running around down here. Oh, there's Moss Chops. Hey, buddy. You want to be my friend? I could really use the help gathering fiber. Hell yeah. Oh, yeah, you're low level, but at least you're going to tame quick. Remember, protect your tribe in battle. Come on here, it's a Moss Chops. That'll never happen. Alright, come on. Want care or get hungry, one of the two. You want care? Yep, there we go. Awesome. And we're just going to put you in the ball for now. Alright. Hey, Dodo. So, the thing I saw is right here. It's like a shipwreck. So can I pick any of this stuff up? Hit this to harvest resources, okay. Okay, awesome. I can get wood. Wood, scrap metal, spoiled meat, and cooked meat. Primitive pike. Hey, kill. Holy! I got a lot of stuff, didn't I, there? I was not prepared for that many tools. 7 primitive crossbows, 13 primitive hatchets. A lot of scrap metal. Now here's a question. Okay, there's a doorway here. Good. If I jump down the ramp, will I be able to get back out of the ship? There's another barrel over this way. So I'm sitting good on metal now. I am now encumbered because I just picked up another 18... Let's just look at my inventory. I've got tools for days now. There's another barrel right next to my Arizona source there. Alright, let's get over here to Tucson with the weird metal stud eye covers. And we're just going to start shucking a bunch of the stuff into you. There we go. Okay, that was a meat barrel. Alright, cool. I'm like, please, no more hatchets. And I see a tech para up there. Alright, so shipwreck is awesome. And that means I'm never going to need metal again at this point. Because if those respawn, well, if those respawn at all, I won't. Oh, that was a 417. I feel a little bit bad about that one. Just a little bit. Now, I need a good way up there. That top ridge. Because I see drops up there quite often. And, is it hiding behind the tree now? Is that what's going on? No, yeah, red drop right there. Might be able to get to the blue one before it leaves. Look at that, an actual Styracosaurus. And they are actually pretty good combatants as well. Oh, there's a Rex, but we're going up this way. We got some raptors. You gonna ignore me? You are? Okay, good. No. Spoke too soon. Now... Okay, looks like I go up this way and then basically hit the switchback. Watch this blue drop disappear as soon as I, like, round the corner. And there we go. Look at that, rich metal though. Awesome. Finally found that around here. And it's not that far away from where I've set up shop at, actually. Yes, I know, you had to go poo. Has this not even come down yet? Oh, it hasn't. Oh, okay. Okay, let's take care of the trees in the area. And it's now nighttime, because of course it is. Yeah, we got a stego up here anyway. Alright, you got a level from all that? Man, just look at all that. Look at all this. How much scrap metal I got? 746 scrap metal on me now. Plus another 53 there, so just a hair under 800. Yeah, we're gonna up your weight. It's only 25 pounds though. And metal door. Also, now I can't see. That's a pretty good little ledge right there. That red drop is still there, but it's like no way in hell I can get up there at all, is there? Look at that. That is cool. Alright, enough distractions. Can I get up this way at all? Or I have a feeling, yeah, that's way too steep to get up. Raptor, that was my butt. You did not have permission to touch that. Let me through. Oh, it was a rock, so yeah. Can't bite through that to get it out of my way. Alright, so let's head back to base. I gotta get this metal cooking up now. And I've gotta do something with all these tools. Thing is, do I hold on to them until I get a grinder? Kinda sort of leaning that way, honestly. Oh, hey. That's where I killed those raptors earlier, right? Yeah. Left bags behind. Oh, look. The spear. See, I didn't bother learning any melee weapon blueprints because you get them quite often through drops or whatever, so... Okay, that was close. It's like, surprise! It's a cliff. And... Oh, I got another irritator after me now? Great. I'm level 48, but yeah, there's the bleed effect. There's metal up here, too. Yeah, I could have found it earlier, but obviously, same time, I mean, my house is literally right there. I've been attacked by an irritator and 4 raptors in that area, so it's a little more dangerous than I was probably prepared to deal with until about now. But yeah, my days of skimping on metal are done with. Are you? Okay, superior kibble. Oh well, yeah, did manage to get some imprinting done before it asked for that, and let's see, well this is empty again, so just chuck a bunch of this stuff into there. Now, box, right? Let's make 2 more. That should hopefully hold just about everything that I need. And thanks to Structures Plus and by association nominal structures, they stack. Alright, awesome. So there's all that. And queue up the stupid amount of everything else I still have to deal with. There we go. Alright, and that can go into there. Ton of scrap metal can go into here. Awesome. So yeah, 86 ingots, and then there'll be another 800 on top of that, so not too shabby there. Not bad for, you know, suiciding off of a cliff and finding like one of the greatest treasures I could right now. Kind of odd how that worked out. Alright, and we'll just put this stuff in here, some of that and that. I even got a bunch of food out of it too, which that would have been the place to go, like, as soon as you spawn in the map. And it's right... Wow. 2 red drops right there. I spawned literally right next to it. So, I mean... And I'm just using the default recommended spawn point for the map. First time I loaded the map up, I'm like... Sounds good. So, the one that was selected by default is the one I used, so... Got a chance of showing up right next to that if you play this. Not too shabby at all. Did not want to pick up your poo. I wanted to access your flippin' inventory. There we go. Alright. And you leveled up as well. Sweet. So I'm going to go ahead and cut here. I'm going to get to work on building a better house. Because I mean, really, this is just a 2x2 area that I'm currently sharing with a Lystro and a Dodo. So, I mean, it could definitely be better. Although Lystro is cute, and the Dodo gives me breakfast, so... Yeah, it's kind of, you know, win-lose kind of thing there. Because, you know, they both do have really bad gas, so... Hey, we're back, and I got a bit of building done. Pretty much everything's cleaned out of here now, actually, except for my sleeping bag. And... my new house. Not too sure... I'm kind of thinking maybe I should extend that slope up all the way to the peak. Hello, moon. But, nice little stone patio here. This is where things like my smithy and the forge are going to go. I'm just going to have to kind of move things around a little bit now. But it doesn't make sense to have a smithy inside of a wooden building, right? Come in here, got plenty of room. Got a few things down already, mainly just for storage. And then up here, got myself a balcony on the back here. Put stuff on. I can also enjoy the view, and there's a red drop right over there. I can't. There's no way in hell I'm going to be able to get to that in time. And let's see. I didn't open the windows up on this floor, did I? Probably should. There we go, and there's you, and you, right? Oh, missed 2 over here. This one's going to be the fun one here. Up. There we go. And the nice thing is, well, you can fall down the hole, but this staircase actually has an invisible railing around it, so you can kind of not fall through, but you can walk through this little gap right here, which I just realized. I would like some sort of curved ceiling block to put there. Up here, got a little bit of a walkway out to here. Should put a window there, so at least that way it's balanced, but oh well. Got a nice view from up here as well. And then kind of the same over here. And ignore the mess of dinosaurs right now. I haven't moved them in quite a while. And honestly, I mean, just a great view. Kind of liking this area. Especially, you know, the view out from this balcony over here. There's another red drop over there. Over by Green Knob. But I'm not sure what I'm going to put up here. This might just be a landing zone for like pteranodons or something. I'm not sure. And it's already getting to be nighttime. Alright. And you can see I have not put any lights in here. I can see daylight through that gap there. Alright, pickup gun. Give. There. Yeah, I can still see a little bit of light coming through that. Which means it's probably the ceiling piece that's off by just a hair. Building in this game can be interesting, to say the least. And we're going to go ahead and make ourselves one of these, wonderful light construction tables. And, honestly, right there probably wouldn't be horrible. Now, does any of that poke through? It does. Look at that. Okay. Whoop. Pick it up. Let's try again. Not have it quite so far back. Actually, I could probably do that. Because it's got this stinking board that sticks out back a bit. And that's, yeah. Cool. It's not showing through. It is in the wall a little bit, which you can kind of tell if you look at it from this angle, but I'm fine with that. So, handheld. One of the first things I want to make is my stick light. There's actually quite a few different handheld choices, but I like the stick light because you can dye the color eventually, which is nice. Right now it's stuck on pure white, which, I mean, it is freaking, it's white, right? And now I'm going to need some wall lights. I don't think I learned all the Ingrams yet. Let's see, there's candle lights. These are steampunk. Might as well learn the floodlight. Probably not going to use it, honestly. And those two are steampunk. Alright, here we go. Now let's look at our walls. Now here comes the question, like, what would be a good themed light, right? I'm thinking, let me get a couple of these. Just like 2 of these for now, I think would work. Because those will go on the outside of the house. Then inside, maybe just torches. Like a wall torch. I can do simple wall candles too. I can't do a lot of them because I don't have a whole lot of oil right now. But that'd be a thing too. Bamboo wall candle, yeah, doesn't quite fit the rest of the build. Camping lights, that requires even more oil. Alright, well, let's get these down first, and I'm going to set these up here, and probably here. Yep, that'll work. Go ahead and get those turned on. There we go, look at that. Now, why is there a seam, like, right here? I mean, obviously it's 2 different foundations, but it's like these ones are just a hair taller than the other ones. Now, cool things about these lights, you can go to light settings. Intensity is how bright it is, radius, obvious, and then color strength. So like if I wanted it like a little less yellow out here, I could change it to, say, there. There, and it's less of a yellow light. I mean, still got a bit of yellowish tinge to it, but it's not quite as, the whole building is on fire. Light look to it. I do need to get something for inside of here, though. I'm thinking for now it's got to be up on the walls. That's a wall lantern. Most of the lanterns take oil, is a problem, and I don't really have a ton of that. Like the bowl fires, they take charcoal, which is kind of nice. So does the wall torches, which is why I'm kind of leaning that way. Decisions, right? And this one takes electronics and crystal. What do you take here? Wooden wall lamp, crystal, and spark powder. Let's get a couple of those and try them out. You take the same thing, huh? Zen garden. Yeah, no. Doesn't quite fit the theme, I think. Oh, I only made one. So anyway, for the second one to craft, it's not even started yet. Alright, there we go. And say, let's go ahead and line them up between the beams here and like that. And we'll do the same over here. Get these things turned on. Yeah, that could work. Yeah, I can live with that. So go ahead and give me like, say 10 of those now. I do not have enough spark powder or wood for that. Okay, well it's because I've got all that on me right now. Okay. And pull crystal for 10. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I picked up my mortar and pestle, which had all the spark powder sitting in it, so. Whoops. I've got a pantry here. It slows down decay on everything. And, which, I mean, it does help. And I can do things like, I've got 4 dodo eggs now, which is awesome. Let's go ahead and put some seeds in here too, since they're technically planty kind of thing. And that can go in there too. And we're up to 6 now anyway, so okay. Now, kind of want to put them between beams here, right? There we go. And that'll balance out against those over there. Now it's brighter at the same time because the light passes right through walls without a problem. Now let's go ahead and get one, like say here. And that is beautifully here to balance it out, I guess. Are you on? Yeah, you're on. Okay. It's kind of hard to tell when I'm holding the stick light if this thing's actually casting light or not, because the stick light is bright. But it is extremely handy to have. Alright, now out of lights, so let's grab some more. We're going to go ahead and put 2 on this wall. There we go. And let's go ahead and put one, say, here for now. I should have 1 left, so let's go ahead and come up here now. Put this away. I can't. Do it that way. And it's kind of sort of lit up from the lamps below. I mean, it's not great, but I can definitely make it better. You know, put some lights up here as well. Yeah, definitely liking how it feels in here now. I need to get probably 1 more over the top of this pantry. That pantry's going to move, though. So when it moves, I'll put a light in there. But one of the things I want to do is go here to the food tray from Eco's RP mod. And we're going to go structures. We're going to make ourselves a bunch of this stuff here. So we're going to make a bucket. Sink. And we're just going to go down the list. We're just going to make 1 of everything, I think. It's all fairly cheap and it's relatively useful. So, usually don't use the mixing bowl or the spice rack very much, but it's still kind of nice to have. And you can go here, because that's going to be the first. Oh no. Now we're going to place the cooker first. And we're going to balance that. Actually, if I put you all the way over to here, I can put the sink under the window. That'll probably work out a little bit better. So when you go to place the bucket, it actually gives you the outline of the sink. There we go. So that way you can see how it goes, because the sink actually snaps to that bucket. And hey, we have infinite water inside of our house. I know, game breaking, isn't it? Why didn't you go back to the hotbar when I put you back? That is annoying. Don't do that. Alright, spice rack actually snaps to this cooker. So you can place it anywhere you want to as a decorative item, or if you're going to be using it here, it snaps right there. Cooking pot snaps right over the fire, or over the grill, I should say. And then we have the dye mixer, which will snap right here. Now, the last piece is the mixing bowl. It doesn't have a snap point. It can go pretty much anywhere. I mean, I can put it on the ground if I want to, or anywhere else. I'm going to set it right here. Now, the main cooker itself has an inventory, and it is pretty much just a, it's a campfire, honestly. So let's go ahead and pull, like, say, 250 wood for this now. That way I can get this thing turned on. There we go. And that'll run. I can cook raw meat in there. Basically cook any of the meats in there. Get down to it. And when I get angler gel, I need to try it and see if it changes the color of that flame or not. Dye mixer. That's all it is. Just a way to make different dyes. And actually, I want to get myself a... Yeah, let's go ahead and grab ourselves some cyan dye. I almost said a cyan dye, but you get 25 per recipe. I can drag this over to my light stick, and it's region 6. There we go. And when I pull this out, it's more of a cyan color. It's a little easier on the eyes than pure white is. It really helps. If you're having problems finding things in caves or whatever, dye it red. It basically obliterates colors, and it makes details stand out a whole lot better. Just a trick of how the human eye works. So, okay, let's go to the mixing bowl first here, right? We can make things like we can make bacon in here. You know, we can turn azul berries into blueberries. We can make crispy bacon by cooking up bacon. Flour, sugar, there's olive oil, there's salad greens, there's grapes, strawberries. You can make milk out of honey and stem berries. I don't know, and water. You can make yeast, wheat, you know, all this wonderful stuff here. Now these ingredients you can then take over to here, and you can make meals out of them. Like pancakes. And, well, you can make soap. That's not really a meal, but you can make soap here too. Scrubs dye and paint off of items and structures. You can make yourself some wine, you know, strawberry jam or whatever, and then you can make, like, strawberry jam. You can make strawberry pancakes, or even a strawberry scone. There's wheat bread you can make, blueberry bread, you know, all sorts of different things here. And then there's different juices and whatnot. Inhibits the growth, you know, what does it call it? Faux medicinal teas, right? So cranberry juice. And it's supposed to be good for things like, you know, bladder infections, whatnot, right? Ginger tea calms stomach and provides some heartburn relief. Sweet and aloe tea aids the body in healing burns. You know, these don't actually do anything, but it's an RP mod, so why not, right? And then there's the cooking pot. Well, in the cooking pot, you can do things like you can make sweet veggie cakes. Or if you go to crafted foods, you can make the tonics, the soups, things like, you know, the battle tartare and the shadow steak saute. You can make kibble. Thing is since things share ingredients, you'll probably end up making stuff you didn't intend to at the time, unless you're very specific about what you put into here. And there's no option to turn off auto crafting for this. So, what was the thing I was running into? I was trying to make, I think it was like Fria curry, was it? Yeah, it was our focal chili, and I was trying to make that and something else, and I kept spending all my narcotic on medical brews, because tintoberry here and tintoberry here. Well, I need tintoberry narcotic to make this stuff, and then I was trying to make Lazarus chowder as well, and it kept burning through all the narcotic for that, and as well as enduro stew was, you know, getting into the cooked meat. It was just, yeah. I ended up with a whole bunch of stuff by the end of it, half of which I didn't even set out to make in the first place. So, but we have our kitchen setup going, so I now can make kibbles, I can make medicinal brews, all that fun stuff. And next up is probably going to be getting into some storage. Now, campfire finally burned out. Charcoal's all gone. Let's just go ahead and I guess pick this thing up. There we go. Gotta clear that little shack out there. this has got 600 pounds worth of stuff in it, so... this has only got 71, but it's still working, so I think that's going to stay put for a while. Although, I'll tell you what, give me the charcoal. Now if I come over to here again, if I go to storage, I can make myself storage counters. And storage counters with doors. Let's go ahead and make one of these for now. And it's just wood to make it, so it's nothing terrible, really. But I'll be able to extend this cabinet out a bit more. And, you know, I can go through, I can use this for storage, or I can use this to put my mortar and pestle on. And you can have that for now. So, let's come over to here. Let's go ahead and grab our spark powder out. Well, let's get some gunpowder kicked off here. So that way by the time I need it, I've got a good portion of it. Almost 400 gunpowder so far. Not bad. And probably put, what? Looks like 3 more of those counters down. Not you. You. I had to stick picks and, you know, the hatchets and stuff everywhere. Yeah, go ahead and give me, like... Actually, tell you what, give me one of these. Give me 1 tall counter. And the T on there is for tall, right? So we're going to set this guy down probably right about, oh, here-ish. Trying to get it lined up. There we go, and I can put other things on top of here, like my bait station, which should be sitting actually in my inventory. So now I can just set this guy up here, and presto. Got a wonderful crafting station, plus this tall counter's got 50 slots of storage in there, so thinking about putting stuff that, you know, oh, like building parts and whatnot in there, structures, all that fun stuff. Which means I can get the stuff out of here, so I can move that thing here after a while. There we go. And I've got a lot of space to fill up in here. The walls are pretty much going to be lined with crafting stations and whatnot, but I wanted to make sure I had enough room that I didn't feel claustrophobic in here. I think it worked. I mean, it's basically a 3 wide L for the bottom floor, and then I still have all this space up here. So, only downside is these boards don't quite match up, but if I change those out, it'll look strange from down here because I want these beams running lengthwise here. So, either or kind of thing, I think. Let's see, the pantry, how much weight you have? 344, I'm sitting at 71. Yeah, I can barely move. Okay. Let's go ahead and put our pantry down here too. And they can go in that gap at the end. Right, we can just put this down here, like so. And it's just barely under that lantern. But then I can just go through and transfer all this stuff back over. There we go. And voila, we have ourselves a little, you know, somewhat of a kitchen anyway. Now if I go into the furniture and decor crafting, there is, let's see, like furniture. I can make like round table. Now, how about we make the long table? No, not that. This button. Thank you. Then place that down, and this thing is, it's a good size, right? But I can put it right about, say, here, and I can put stuff on it, whatnot. And it's not centered by any stretch. Try that again. Line up with the lines on the floor, I think, this time. Start trying to line up against the back wall. Line the feet up along that crack there. There we go, much better. And then I can also change it to a metal table. Yeah, I think I'll leave it as wood, though. Kind of fits in a little bit of that way. And then if I can, like, say, search up, like, say, chair. That didn't help matters, and he did it. There we go. We got old chairs, regular chair, structures. Actually, let's get rid of this. What all do we have in here? Metal balcony. Oh, that's right. I've never been able to get that stinking balcony to work right. It doesn't like to snap to anything. Wooden shutters for windows, wall shelf, all sorts of fun stuff. Castle flags, different colors pretty much. Let's see, what was there? Not, well, decorative is a thing too. You can get different pictures, you can get globes, whatnot. So, I mean, you can get all sorts of little things to spruce up your house with. It's kind of cool. There's a map table. And, yeah, we got Ragnarok, Center, Scorched Earth, and the island. So it's really only good on those maps, unfortunately. Frames and canvases for the painting aspect. Furniture. Let's see. Rockwell throne. A throne fit for a king or a creepy person. Okay. Simple chair for solo sitting. We got a skull throne. There's wooden stools you can sit on, old chair, rustic sofa. There's not really like a dining room chair there now, is there? Bit of a shame there. Oh well, I'll find one. I've got several mods that add little bits of furniture in. I just really like this table. I mean, good job, Eco. Good job. All right. So, yeah, I need to do something with all of this stuff here. And that poor Megatherium. I'm going to have to... I should make a bedroom in there somewhere, shouldn't I? Or a sleeping area anyway. I mean, I guess I could make this entire thing my bedroom up here. Oh, one other thing I didn't show off is I actually have a hatch up to here to... I got a little platform I can land on. Should be big enough to get like an Argent up there. It's kind of my hopes anyway. But yeah, I don't even have flyers yet, so... Then over here, I think I'm going to have... I don't know, just like a fenced-in area that I can have a few of my dinos in. Like all these Lystros I seem to be collecting. We're just sitting here just leveling up and leveling everything else around them up. Now you did. You pooped out another egg for me. This one's produced like 5 eggs. This one in here, not a single one. One thing I think was maybe they're glitched through the foundation, but I kind of doubt it. Hey, purple drop. Yep, nope, nothing down there. So, no idea. Who's the fastest thing I have? Oh, my Epicyon grew up too. Actually, my wolf is probably the fastest. Which is not really saying a whole lot. I mean, wolves are pretty fast, but there are things that are quite a bit faster than the wolf, so... And I mean, I'm a high level, but I'm still at that stage of the game where, like, any drop is exciting. Well, almost. Don't you dare die on me before I get there. Oh, I had plenty of time. Oh, Journeyman Longneck. That's awesome. And Fabricator Blueprint. Oh yeah, we're right over here by the shipwreck. Can you... Oh, look at that. That's awesome. All right. We're only doing barrels. We're not doing crates, because crates just load you up with so much tools. And they're all primitive. Be one thing if there was a chance you could get something like a little bit better than nothing. Oh, and the shipwreck continues on down this way too. That one didn't give me anything, though. But another 140 scrap metal. I got wood. Let's get you up to 5k, say 300 pounds. And then melee. Yeah, the shipwrecks are definitely a cool touch. I like that. Alright, so I think I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode. Actually, quite a bit of time went into doing this because I'm not any whiz by any means at building an ark. And I kept having to fiddle with things. So, it took longer than I probably should have to build that house. But I am happy with how it turned out. And so I've got stuff to put down and put inside. I need storage in there. I need probably like 5 more crafting stations in there. And, you know, tons of stuff. But thank you for coming out. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and until the next one, Cyan signing out. Have fun.